What's up, everybody, on this beautiful day? We are about to start the vlog, and I'm about to head to Murray to drop off some Pokemon cards that we have sold. We got a pretty good lot coming up here. We sold $340 worth of Pokemon cards. Let me show you what we got. All right, we sold 4 of these 151s. We sold those for $50 each. And 2 of these Paldean Fates binder collection. They got a cool binder in the back there with Eevee on it. So those are 70 a piece, and these are 50 a piece. And I'm taking them to a guy in Murray right now. Plan on going to Goodwill. Since we're going to Murray, might as well make it worth it, pick up some stuff. Speaking of which, I need my wallet, of course, because I'm in the car. I always forget my wallet. Let me go get that, and we'll see you in Murray. What's up, vlog? Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. So appreciative of you guys. Went shopping at Goodwill. Got out of hand. I spent $134 at the first store and went to another store and ended up spending $80 at that store. So we have a lot of clothes. Like, look at this passenger seat. It's just, I don't know if you saw that, but it is just jam-packed full of so many clothing. I've been watching a guy by the name of Tekken Sports. That's his YouTube handle. His name is Tech, but this guy knows clothing so well, and he is giving out tons of information on the internet. Like, it is like he retired from eBay and he just wants everyone to own eBay. Like, it's crazy. So I took a couple bit of his advice, and I watched about 7-8 videos yesterday. I just couldn't turn them off. So today I went shopping for clothes, and I picked up names that I heard him say over and over again, heard him talk about kind of the styles he looks for. And I'm going to post these tonight, and if we sell a whole bunch of them, I'm going to join his little Discord type thing that he has. It's $1 a month, so I'm not going to lose much. I think if I can do that, I mean, if I can turn these clothing, because I always hated clothing. Like, you know this about me. You know I hate posting clothing, especially if you've been here at any amount of time. I hate posting clothing like I used to. But now that I've built this table, and now that I've got an idea of what actually is good, I'm really starting to like clothing. And it's so easy because, man, clothing is everywhere at Goodwill's. Still looking for my other products and things like that to flip, but clothing would be so much easier and so, I mean, more profitable around here, because you can buy a shirt for $5 and sell it for $40. I mean, that's a pretty good profit, pretty good day. And if I can make a profit of $20 on 14 items a day, that's my goal. Every single day, start posting 14 things, selling 14 things, mailing 14 things. That's what I want this business to be. And then I'm going to make another goal after that to be bumping it up. But my goal is to be able to sell 14 things per day with a $20 profit. That's what I want to see. That, I believe the math checks out to be around $100,000. I'm going to do the math real quick and let you know whenever I get home exactly how much it is. But that's my goal. That's what I'm shooting for. That's what I'm going for this year, because, you know, my goal is to reach $100,000. Actually, $120,000 is one of my goals for one of my eBay channels, and financially getting out of debt. So that would really take off. And with all this, I'm realizing that I've got way too much to do shorts for my channel. So I think what I'm going to do for my Journey to a Million channel, it's one of my YouTube channels that I'm working on. It's where I buy things and flip things to try to make $1 million. The first thing we're doing is paying off debt with $20, and then we're going to go in and we're going to start making money and try to make $1 million from a $20 investment. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start still doing the shorts, but I think I'm going to start posting one long form video every week, and then breaking that video up into shorts as well. Like, so film everything twice, which kind of sucks, but I think it would be better off in the long run. And honestly, I want to be able to teach what I'm learning as I go through this as well. And whenever I'm only posting 1 minute at a time, I can't help anybody else. I'm just saying, hey, this is what I got, this is what I got, this is what I got, and this is why I got it. and this is what sold, this is what sold, this is what sold. And I don't like that as much, and I would like to be able to give people a little more like, hey, this thing took 3 weeks to sell, so maybe void it, type thing. Or just kind of go into more depth about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and really be able to open up and be able to talk more. And I think that would be able to give us multiple videos. So we got people on the shorts, and then you got people who want to watch the long form, who wants to know more and deep dive, and who wants to do this. And that gives me more opportunity to post videos, and I can get caught up and use all the videos that I already have and make a whole bunch of long form videos that'll get me way out in advance. I don't know. I'm really debating doing that. I think I like the idea of long form. Short form, just I don't like it. I don't like it as much. I don't like making shorts. I really don't. I feel like you need longer to get to know somebody, and I want to be able to grow an audience that wants to be on the journey with me rather than just have somebody there. So tonight is just me kind of talking about that, talking that through. Should we expand our eBay to long form and short form on the Do It To It channel, even though short form is doing okay for us right now, especially on TikTok? It does pretty good. I don't know. Debating on it. What would y'all suggest me doing with that? Do y'all think it'd be better? Because I'm still going to be doing the short form. I'm going to be doing the 1 minute videos, but I'm also going to be doing long form, so then I can double up my chances of getting more views. And I'm not going to make them the same. That's why I'm going to film it twice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to talk about what I got and why I got it, what drawed me to this piece of clothing, and why I wanted this and why I wanted that, why I did this, why I did that. And then just kind of explain what's going on as I do stuff. And then whenever I'm actually packaging stuff up, have where I film me talking more about it and in depth about like how long that item was on the shelf and stuff like that. I really think that's going to open up a lot more doors for me to grow that channel, as well as like let people be more informed about what I'm doing, and maybe even help them learn from my mistakes. Because honestly, some of this stuff just sits for a long time. And I'm thinking about just like redonating a whole bunch of stuff and focusing a little more on clothing. I don't know. We'll see. I might do that, but I'm wanting to take people along with me on the journey more and make it more of like a vlog channel where I can actually take people. Like I've got that new camera that I've showed y'all. The Insta360 Go. If you're new here, I bought a new camera. It's really cool. You can just put it on your chest. It magnetizes to like a little plate that goes underneath your chest. And I could film me going through and looking at racks and like talking about what I'm seeing as we're doing that. I think that would be really cool. So then people are with me on journeys and like being able to see what I'm doing, especially go to yard sales, things like that in the summer. Last weekend, there was 4 yard sales. So yard sale season is quickly coming back. This weekend is supposed to be raining, so I doubt there's going to be very many, but definitely looking really interesting. So I think I'm going to do that and make it more of like a hangout vlog style. This is what I'm doing. Real simple videos that I can quickly get out. I think that would be more beneficial to help that channel get to 100,000 subscribers and keep doing the shorts like I'm doing and posting those and filming those separate. So I'd film everything, me talking about why I bought it, and then go through and film with TikTok style, like this, and go through and let everybody know, like, got this, got this, got this, got this, got this, and just quickly go through, and so everybody sees what I got and keep everybody on the same page. And I've also got like probably 3 or 4 videos stockpiled, already done for me. All I have to do is do like a talking head like I'm doing right here, and do like an intro and an outro and talk about those and then crop them in. It might not look the best, it might not do the best, but I think it would definitely be a great way to start because I already have the content. All I have to do is intros and outros and we're done, right? So I think that's something I'm going to start focusing on. I think I'm actually going to start that tonight and see how it goes. But I need to do all the catching up to this point first. I don't know. I can make it like this is the first episode we've got after we got caught up and make it kind of like that. Yeah. I don't know. I've got 83 subscribers on that channel, and I would love to be able to get that well over 100. It deserves more than 100. It's good content. And I think it's because I'm not doing both long and short. So, all right, I'm going to go through and start putting all these clothes up, and then I'm gonna go cook supper. It's already dark. I'm running late. I had to run the Pokemon cards. That all went well. Actually, I told y'all it was $340. That's how much it would have been at market value. This guy has done business with us 4 times, so I cut him a deal at $310. I actually saved him $30. So really cool guy, doing a lot of stuff for us. So we cut him a deal on the Pokemon cards that we showed earlier. So it's $310 instead of $340. But if we were at a card show or something like that, and it wasn't somebody that's been so loyal to our brand and buying our cards, we would have paid, we would have made $340 instead of $310. All right, I'm going to head out and get things ready, and then we're going to talk a little more about this channel and what I need to do to break it down to make 100,000 subscribers per channel. And that's one channel that I think could easily bounce to close to 100,000 this year if we pump out a ton of content. And that's what I plan on doing. So I've been listing like crazy, and I have filled up 2 totes full of clothing. This is the pile that we just picked up. This is the pile from the storage unit that I want to get through within the next couple of days. I'm wanting to get through that tomorrow, actually. I'm going to no longer go to a Goodwill or a thrift store until I have listed everything that I have in my house. So today is the last day that we're picking up stuff. We have got to list everything before we can go out and have the fun. We have so much stuff. Actually, I've got another pile right here that I need to go through to see what's good, what I'm going to donate. So this stuff I haven't even looked at yet, but it's from the storage units that we bought. So we have a ton of stuff from the storage units. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's worth it. But if it's over 15 bucks, I'm going to list it right now. I'm going to just start listing stuff that sells for more than 15 bucks. I'm not even going to look at comps. I'm just going to list everything because we got it already. And if it sells, it sells. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm going to give it a month. If it doesn't sell within a month, I'm going to put it on a promoted listing and drop the prices on everything. And if that doesn't sell, then within 2 months, we are going to take everything off clothing-wise and redonate it. We're only giving clothing 2 months, and then we're going back to the store. I don't got time for it. All right, so I got through about 15, 16 things. We'll cut it at 16 because I had one that was a double up that I sold together because it was the same product, same size, just 2 different colors. So got through quite a bit today. Not too bad of a day. I really am just debating on what to do about this channel. I really think that channel has potential to blow up. Like, I'm sitting here looking at people who do this, and one of them that I pulled up right here is a guy by the name of Commonwealth Flipper. All this guy does is he talks about what he sold on this channel. He has another one where he does Commonwealth Picker, and that has more subscribers on it, but this guy has 80,000 subscribers with 964 videos. So I mean, it's not outrageous numbers. Let's look up some other guys. There's another guy who does this. His name is ADHD Dave. ADHD Dave has 2 channels. He has a picker channel, and he has a channel where he pulls his products. The channel where he pulls his product has 30,000 subscribers, and the channel where he picks has 68,000. So I don't know why all these guys are doing 2. I'm going to put mine on 1 channel instead of doing 2. I think I see why they're doing 2, but I feel like it would be better to do just 1. Let's see here. What the Flipper page has. He has 80,000 subscribers. So I feel like, and these guys, like, they're very chill with their stuff. They're not very exciting videos. They're here to show you and teach you the products. Like one guy, you could tell he storyboards his stuff, the Commonwealth Flipper. You could tell that he storyboards out his videos because like he'll start in a certain way and then he'll walk to a location, talk, walk to another location, then go pick up something. So I can tell he's got his videos pretty well scripted out. And he really thinks about how he does other stuff. ADHD Dave is literally just an ADHD man talking on camera about whatever pops into his head and whatever he wants to talk about. And I love that because I'm with it. Like, it kind of makes me a little nervous that those 2 guys don't have 100,000 subscribers yet because that's my goal for this year. So how do I go from 83 to beating these guys who've been doing it for, man, years? Let's see here. Scrolling to the very bottom of his page to see how many videos he has posted. I'm telling you, there's a lot. All right, his first video was 5 years ago, and he doesn't have 100,000 subscribers yet. So that's going to be very hard to beat him. But I think what I have that's better than what he does is I have a purpose and a mission that people can get behind and follow. Okay, he is just teaching you how to be a better salesman, how to pick stuff, how much stuff went for whenever it sold, and how long he had it before it sold, and so on and so on. So I feel like that is something that I have a leg up on him, because mine is a challenge. I have a goal. You're going to see that goal along with it, and you're going to be able to follow along and want to follow along more so than just seeing random things that this man has sold. I love his videos. I followed him for over the last 2 years before I started doing this. He's one of the reasons I got into it, Commonwealth Picker and ADHD Dave. A guy who did this the way that I'm telling you about. Okay, Harry Tornado has 402,000 subscribers. He does it the way that I would do it. Okay, he still has normal picking videos, but he's focused more on online selling. He does a lot where he'll go out and he'll set up a challenge. The reason I found him and the reason he blew up, I believe, is he had a series where he bought a house and he tried to flip that house with using $20 worth of money. That's where I got my idea to do my $20 million challenge. So he flipped a house off of this $20, and you can watch him do this as he goes, and people follow along with him. And that's how he really skyrocketed his channel. Was he had a challenge and he was trying to flip a house and everybody's watching the house flip challenge. I think that this is the more lane that I'm kind of following, is more the Harry Tornado style, but have like the teaching moments involved in it. And then break it down into shorts, because these guys, okay, Harry Tornado has a little bit of shorts, but let's see here.
I was about to start packing whatnot orders.
I can't see the date. Where's the date at on this? Yeah, I can't see the date on these, but it feels like these are pretty old. He has some like vlog style stuff, and he hasn't done that in a while. Yeah, I'm not sure how often he posts shorts. I'm going to be posting shorts a lot more. And I feel like shorts are a really quick way to get you subscribers and a lot of views. Too bad they didn't count towards views. It's really weird. You got to have watch hours versus views. They're two different things. Long videos are for watch hours. Shorts are for how many views you get. And you got to have like 10 million, I think, in order to get paid. And view time is like 4.3 hours. I don't know. Something like that. But I think I'm going more in the lines of Harry Tornado's videos. See, like, his videos are hitting about 49 to 50,000 views. We'll say 50,000 because there's some that are 90,000, some that are over 100. But let's scroll down to where he was doing his house flip and see what he was doing. See, what you got to do is, if you got a goal, figure out people who's done it and they've done it well and follow in their footsteps. I'm not copying what he's doing because I don't have a Goodwill bins. He has Goodwill bins. He goes into the bins. He buys like 20 things, flips it on whatnot. I'm doing eBay and I'm doing Goodwills because I don't have a Goodwill outlet like he has, where he can just go into the bins and flip these things. So the $20 house flip. Let's scroll. Wow, was it that long ago? That's crazy. Whenever he was doing the house flip, everything was above 115. There's 144,000. There's 666,000. There's 200,000. So people were following along with his journey of getting this house flipped. Let's see what he got on the very first video of that. Because he already had a good following. I think he was close to 100,000 subscribers whenever he started that. I'm not 100%. I feel like he might be over that. But like, I feel like he really blew up after that happened. So he really skyrocketed after he hit this house flip. I'm not seeing the very first episode. I might have passed it. But yeah, that's whenever I started watching him, because I saw that he flipped this thing for $20. Or he started this thing to flip a house for $20, where he remodeled the entire house. He bought the house straight up and then remodeled the entire house Really cool series. You definitely check out Harry Tornado's videos. He's a flipper. He does a lot of this good stuff. He has Goodwill bins. We bought a house and expected to flip. Okay, yeah. So he started out with 118,000 views on the very first video, and it just, some of these videos, like that one, I wonder okay. We paid $2 each. We paid $2 eBay. We pay $2. eBay sellers asking $4,999. So apparently he bought something, and that video just blew up. Like, I don't know what happened there, but he has 666,000. That's a video that really took off for him after the series started rolling. But yeah, I'm thinking that's what the best route for that channel would be, and it's going to be not necessarily easier. Here's some. It's not going to be easier, but I enjoy editing long form a little better. Long form is kind of what I do, as you can tell with this vlog being however long it is right now. Well over 10 minutes, because I'm at 10 minutes on this clip. So, I really just enjoy long form. I think that's a better way to communicate. I think that's a better way to get followers, to grow a true group of people who care about what you're doing. So that's what I'm going to do with my flipping channel. And I'm going to be pretty much non-stop out here posting things for the next ever. It feels like I've got myself in a little bit of a hole, digging everything out of that storage unit so I could start putting in cabinets. I wanted to put the cabinets in this weekend, but it looks like it's going to be storming, which probably works out for me because I've got so much to list that all I'm going to be able to do is just list every single thing that I can, just non-stop. I'm thinking I actually hurt myself on eBay. I was late twice in a row on getting things printed out into the post office. So the first thing, I was a day late, and then I was supposed to put stuff on Friday, and I didn't get it there until Monday. And since then, I haven't sold anything this week. And normally I'm selling stuff over the weekend. And since last Thursday, I haven't sold anything. And I sold something on Thursday and didn't print those things out on Friday. And it's like I've been penalized for doing that. And I was getting I was selling around $200 a week, which wasn't bad. But for my goal for this challenge, I need $3,000 this month. So I've got to really pick it up. And I think the more I post, the maybe I'll get out of it. But I'm going to be focused on getting things flipped to the post office like day of, within the next day, and really start to get back on that, because I think that really hurt me, them seeing that I was late a couple of days. So I think that's one thing I'm going to do. Man, I really think that's the best way. I would love to hear what y'all think about this in the comments. I think that this is a new way to bring in more viewers, and long form seems to be what the picker people do. Not many people are doing the short stuff unless they find something really good or have a confrontation. So if somebody has like a confrontation, which is like, take off your camera, that's the only videos that really work well with these picker guys. So I'm thinking that long form is the way to go. And their short videos, they're getting like 6,000 views whenever they're getting like over 100,000 views on their long form. You know what I'm saying? So it seems to me like short form for that content doesn't work as well. And I'm going to start leaning towards my TikTok to be more of my react channel, because TikTok loves that stuff. TikTok loves a good reaction video, and I'm going to start leaning more into doing that. So my reactions are going to be more focused on... So my reaction videos are going to be more of my shorts that I'm going to be focusing on. And I'm still going to be doing all the other shorts and stuff, but yeah, I think I'm going to lean heavily on shorts being more reacts and do it to it stuff. So when we taste test stuff and different things, breaking those videos down into something smaller. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to go ahead and spend the rest of this week focus on editing the old content and maybe put it all out in 1 week. So like every single day for 5 days, post a video, and then be consistent every week, just to like get a little bit of like a little buffer so people can know what's going on, and then have people, you know, a little stockpile for them to watch as the channel starts to grow. I think that's the best way to do it. I think I'm on episode 23 on TikTok, so if I break those up, they're probably, at the beginning, the first 15 were all like 3 to 5 minutes, and then I started doing a minute after that. So we're looking at probably 3 episodes, keeping them around 15 to 20 minutes long, with my talking heads and talking about the products a little more as we go into depth about what we're doing. So I'm going to have like, I think I'm going to have the TikTok on one side of the screen, and then just me breaking down, like pausing it and talking about like, okay, this is why I bought this. This is what I think about it. And then actually do that whenever I finish it. I actually filmed the first one with all this stuff I bought here. So what I did was, after posting all this clothes, I posted the first video, made the first video, even though that video is probably not going to be seen for 2 weeks. From that, my goal is to get all this caught up on the week of spring break. Spring break comes up in 2 weeks. So I would like to post all my videos, maybe like 2 or 3 a week up until then, and then really take off with all the new content. Yeah, the problem is I'm so far behind on that channel. I've just got to sit down and just edit like crazy. And I think that's what I'm going to have to do, is just start editing and don't stop until I get done. So I'm going to spend one day where I just focus on doing nothing but do it to its stuff until it's caught up to current day, because there's a lot of stuff that's happened and a lot of stuff that I haven't even done, and a lot of stuff that I need to post. So I think, sadly, we're not going to be doing much. We'll probably do a little trip over spring break, but not much. Just something just to get the kids out so they could say they did something. But guys, I've wore myself out with this stuff today, so I'm going to take a little break, go into the house, give me something to drink, and go to bed and edit this video, then go to bed. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you tomorrow.